Hello. If they say a picture is equivalent to 1,000 words, then what would be a video equivalent to? Maybe 1,000 pictures. So we are going to see the video of Summit Pet Resort with a voiceover from none other than the owner himself. My name is Arya, and we are going to show what we do here on a regular basis at Summit Pet Resort. Hey guys, so let me give you a walkthrough of our Summit Pet Resort and what we do here. So the property consists of about 14 acres, and I have about 4 outbuildings which are equivalent to about 18,000 square foot. And I would like to introduce to each one of these buildings and my current plans and my near future plans and long-term plans as to how I want to use each one of these buildings. So let me give you a walkthrough. The current building that you see right here is currently being used as my temporary training area for both my dogs as well as customers' dogs. But eventually, in the near future, this will be converted into a reception area with a nice glass door and all that, so that customers can see what's going on in the front office. And will also be used as a small retail store to sell leashes, dog collars, and all this stuff. Hey, as you see inside, I currently set this up for temporary training arena. So I train adult dogs, puppy dogs for different stuff. I have some confidence building, agility coursework, and some cones to build some structure and follow the leash commands as well as off-leash commands and all that, and great training right from the puppy stage for dogs here. So eventually this all will be restructured and remodeled to become my office as well as reception for receiving guests and puppies. And this wall will be opened up with a big, huge wide door to connect backside to a walkway to different buildings. So that's my future plan. Right. So now that we know this one, my future plans has to be a reception area. So I'm walking to the next building that we have right here. So my near future immediate plan would be to use this particular building as my daycare as well as a training location. So my goal is to reopen that whole wooden wall that you see right there and make this a huge wide open space that I could use either for training as well as daycare. And this building is about 3,500 square foot, and I would like to use it as a dual purpose for the time being. And eventually in the long run, if the business picks up really well and I'm getting a lot of customers and I'm establishing my business, then that building which we'll walk over next, which is about 10,800 square foot, will be used for my primary training location for different types of AKC related events as well as obedience and different other stuff. Alright, so like I mentioned before, eventually in the long run, as the business picks up and the business establishes really well, my goal is to use this building, which is about 10,800 square foot, as my primary training center for all sorts of training stuff like obedience, behavior modification, AKC events like barn hunting, lure coursing, fast cat, and all the different aspects of that. So as you see, the previous owners that used this building for milking the cows, which is why you see all the pits and everything, this building needs a major renovation, but once it's renovated end to end, it's a huge building to accomplish anything that I put my mind into, which is a very long-term goal, because first I need to build my customer base and also build my business, which will take about, maybe depending on how much business or demand I get in the local area, it might take anywhere between a year to 3 to 4 years. but using that capital that I generate off of my business is what I'll be putting that into renovating this building in bits and pieces eventually to open it into a huge arena for training. Right. So walking from this building over to this one, this will be the primary boarding building. This is about 4,900 square foot of space, which can easily accommodate about 70 dogs from anywhere from 5-pound dogs all the way till 100+ pound dogs comfortably with ample amount of walking and running around space. And they will also have kennel runs both inside and outside, which I would be using to set up for boarding. And as you can see, the space, the building is almost a brand new one, so I need to renovate this whole building and make it turnkey ready. Good. Black. Yes. Good boy. Hey. Push. Good. Good boy. Yes. Come here, boy. Yes. Good. Hey. Tired? Yes. Good boy. Up. Yes. Good boy. Tired? Yes. Good boy. Come here, boy. Yes. Good. Come here. Turn. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Hey. Inside. Yeah. Good boy. Let's. Yes. Like. Please. Good boy. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you how I do boarding in my house. Currently, all the dogs get boarded in the house, but in the very near future, the goal is to renovate one of my outbuildings and move all the dogs outside. So everyone except that dog are my own dogs, as you can see. And this is how I set up the crates in the piece of my living room. And I also have another area in the upper level, in the main level, which I could use for boarding. So I can put one more crate right by this almirah here, and also one more crate if I want to, right about there. And I also have a home grooming station that I do dog grooming in the house. The majority of the boarding happens basically in the basement, which is a fully finished basement, but it's not a walkout. So just want to show you how the setup is currently here. I could add more crates and stagger them depending on the demand I get. So far in the past 1 year, I have boarded about 300 dogs, and the maximum number of dogs that I had at one time during the vacations was 40 dogs in one single day for 2 weeks straight up. So this is another piece of the basement that I could use for putting more crates and boarding. So that's the door from that room to this room. So just showing you how it is set up. And this is my mechanical room, so I don't board the dogs there. Every single room where I have the dogs have cameras, so I can definitely see the movements of the dogs and also any kind of notification alerts and all this stuff. So there is a camera there, there's a camera right there, and likewise there's a camera right there. So I observe every single string. And right from the basement, if I come out through this back door, that's the building I would be renovating in the long term to board the dogs. And that's the layout of the land, and my property goes all the way back till those back trees right there, all the way back. And